aftermath, the VE of the cars that we have here. What's up, fellas? Give me 1 second. So, VE of the cars that we do, like volumetric efficiency calcs, you know, power per liter of like, I don't know, pick one, 991.2 GT3, right? And then comparing it to the Aston, and it's comical. Yeah. If the Aston had the volumetric efficiency of what we can do with a 991.2 GT3, it'd make like 700 plus horsepower. Yeah, it's like silly because it's a 6-liter engine. Actually, excuse me, it'd be like 830 horsepower. Which sounds really fun. You should all pick up your white spiffy hoodie. They're available on our website. They're available for you.
I did have Kirk do a 4 RS lab rat and a yellow Porsche taxi.
Sweet. We're very blessed. Our good friend Kirk Meyer, he's a brilliant designer. I can actually call him a designer because he went to art school. He went to school to be a designer, to be an artist. He also has a number of other fantastic characteristics that are not like an artist. He's like not flaky. He shows up on time. He's fantastic to work with. He's very professional, all those good things. So, but Kirk is the guy who does all of our t-shirts, artwork, logo stuff. He does some movie production. He's a very talented photographer. We missed him at Smokies this year, but watch our apparel store because we're trying to drop new fun designs as often as we can. And I knew that there were some designs that happened because I got charged for some designs. Kirk sent me a you owe me money bill. I think a bill, that's what they're called. But I had no idea who asked for them. Charles just told me he had him do some more. So that makes sense. Welcome everyone. Hoodie link, yes. Hoodie link. Custom helmets too. That's right, Mike. That's right. So first things first, we still have an open lapping day with our good friends at Hooked on Driving. The first one is July 29th. I've been getting asked if people can come. The short answer is yes, but, and the but is if you are an advanced driver and not self-proclaimed advanced driver, but you run in the advanced groups when you are out in your local track events, and I have driven with you on track. So Mike, driven with Mike. Mike's a great, fabulous driver. He's got lots of experience. Mike's invited. Come on out. Have a good time. Taj, he's not invited. He's a bully. He has no patience for anybody being... I'm kidding. Of course Ted is invited. Ted will not be available. He'll be on vacation on 7/29, but he will be here on the next one, which we're hoping to have some more cars available, maybe even Pumpkin, maybe, for August 27th. Maybe Dennis's car can come and play on August 27th, maybe even by July, because the guy's coming from Poland to help us with the transmission controller the end of June. So maybe he can come in July too. I'll let him know about it. I wouldn't want to I wouldn't bet my house on that happening because this car fights us with every fucking tooth and nail to be finished. But yeah, so if you want to come to our fabulous 25-person open track event, 7 hours of track, you could literally fill the car up with gas, drive around the track the whole time, go get gas, come back, get back on track, drive that tank of gas out, have lunch, go get some more gas, drive that tank of gas out, go get some more gas, drive that tank of gas out. It's literally that much time. I normally get gas once in a track day. I fill up once in the morning and then come back typically around lunch. We don't always drive every session. But yeah, show up, come out. Should we announce the winners at the beginning of Whiskey Friday? That way everyone's not waiting. Or should we do it at the end? I need production help for this answer.
Middle.
Middle. We'll do it in the middle. Very good. So we ran a contest. Contest was Join Whiskey Friday. Put a catchphrase in your comment once Whiskey Friday has been put out to YouTube's regular display of videos. We also ran one on Instagram. We're going to announce both winners here. And then we'll probably also announce on Instagram directly about who won. So that y'all can get some merch. Maybe not a hoodie, a t-shirt, or a hat. Hoodies are a little bit more expensive, but there we go. Middle. Larry's got it. Middle. There you go. So what has been going on this week besides plugging the track day and the rest? So big things this week were dropping our 991 video. 991 full suspension, arm, MCS install video. If you haven't caught it, go take a look. It's great. It's a nice meditation. It's kind of a how it's made style video, if you will. This is what we've been working on. We used a bit of AI in this video, so a lot of the voiceovers are not a real person. They're not me, which is fine. What's up, Boris? Happy Whiskey Friday. But it's made it a lot easier for us to produce these kinds of videos because we can do it from text. So we can just write out what the script is, it reads it, does a great job reading it, everything sounds reasonable, and off we go. So that's making our workflow with doing these kinds of videos way easier, because writing out the instructions text-wise, far easier than getting someone on camera in the right time to say it in the right way, in the right place, et cetera, et cetera. A little bit harder. So expect more of these from us as we go. And used AI to summarize some of it so we could write it as a blog post. We could timestamp it. The world is full of efficient uses of computers now. It's very nice. Very nice. What else happened this week? We went to the racetrack. Went to the racetrack on Thursday. It was PCA Pacific Northwest Advanced Day. This is something that Paul Blake and myself politicked for while Paul was the chief driving instructor of the PCA Pacific Northwest. And it's an opportunity for 30-minute sessions for solo drivers to come out and really kind of hone their craft. You actually get a large enough amount of track time you typically don't want it all. So 30 minutes on track at a time is, at about 22, 23 minutes, you're starting to get worn out, especially if you're like really trying to get every lap. And kudos to all these endurance race drivers in Le Mans, for instance. We have friends both on in the spectator side, on the engineer side, and as drivers, all good friends out at Le Mans. So good luck to all the teams. We'll come back to Le Mans here in a second. There's some drama there. I have a friend of mine who works for Penske, and one of their cars got DQ'd for being underweight, getting the tech session before qualifying. I think it was like grams too light. Grams. Anyway, so we were at the track on Thursday. What were we doing at the track on Thursday? So we were dialing in MCS for two cars. The white car, this is Jamie making some fixes to the front end of the lab mouse because we did a spring change. We wanted slightly more spring rate, just a little bit, not a lot, just a touch more with the aero. She needed some more. So it's me counting backwards and then counting forwards. There is a method by which you count clicks. You count clicks to 0, whichever direction that is, so count them down, and then you count them back up to get where you want. Do not ever assume you know where the clickers are. Don't do that. Even when it's your own car and you go to the racetrack, check them. Someone may have turned something you don't know about. It's happened. So little ghosts come by and twist knobs. So we got both cars dialed. Very happy with it. A little bit more to go on the black car, on the 9923 RS. That one's been, we're getting very pointy. We're getting really small, nuancy changes, right? We've added spring rate since the last time that the car was out to the 9923 RS. And a lot of what we're doing with the suspension program on the 9923 RS is prepping it so that when we add more downforce, the car and the platform is ready. So we have bump springs that really ramp up the spring rate as the car squishes over and it might want to bottom out. A lot of thoughts gone into this, a lot of experimentation, a lot of, we've revalved some of the shocks a couple times, trying to get everything really dialed in so that we like it, and we really like it. The car is so good. I was out running consistent 143s, driving my sloppy lines, which Ted and I started to work on this past week. It was actually nice to have a chance to work on some driving, not always be so focused on the car. Ted and I were chatting today to that end, and Ted was really kind of brain tired yesterday because it's a lot to get into the car and both drive the car and pay attention to what it's doing and be thinking about what needs to change to make it better and what all of your options are. So I'll give you guys a for instance. We were fighting in the 992. Ted described it as the front of the car and the rear of the car when you were trying to take it into a corner, so corner entry, were out of phase with one another. So they're out of phase with one another. The front was ready to go, double wishbone. It's like, let's go. And the rear was like, hold up. And it was taking longer to get into the corner and get ready. And because of that, it was not as, there wasn't as much traction in the rear axle as there was in the front. So we had already moved the back around pretty dramatically with the damper settings to try and fix some of that. So we reduced the amount of rebound that was in it. We had changed a number of things. Roll couple, indeed. So the front would roll, the rear would roll too much, and the car would want to slide out because of that. So in order to support that, there's a couple things that can happen. You end up with the front and the rear, and you've got the car kind of balancing on a pinpoint, right? You know, so center of gravity in the car, you hit the brakes, the car moves forward. You're turning and you hit the brakes and the car moves kind of diagonally, right? So the weight wants to shift in a crosswise manner, a diagonal way. So what we ended up doing is we started changing some things in the front to keep some pressure to not allow the center of gravity to move as much forward as it might want to try and hold some weight over the rear, and we were able to get it all dialed in, which is great. So it would be amazing for us to have full what am I trying to say? Logging capability with ride height sensors and all these kinds of things on the cars. And we are working on that, but doing that on a factory built car, not a race car, there's a lot of niggly things that come in to make that a little bit harder than it might seem it would be. Is it possible? Yes. One of our track buddies, Mark Doran, has been working with Chris Smith. I think it's Chris Smith, who's a IMSA scrutineer, and he's a Motec data guy. So they've been working on a whole slew of data out of the 9923 RS, which we are interested to obtain for ourselves. It includes ride height on all four corners, which is nice that the car has that, and not a surprise because it has full aero. So we're going to work to get some of that, start getting baselines with the car with the stock aero and all of this stuff, so that when we do our full aero package, which realistically it'll get designed once Ryan's back from Le Mans. He's at Le Mans, or finished designed. He's been working on it. We'll get some things built and on the car, I would say Christmas time, early next year, and then reasonably tested in earnest next spring. So we're not in a rush. I know that there's stuff out there you can get. Wouldn't necessarily tell you to get it, but in fact, I would absolutely tell you not to get it. For those that have been waiting, the 9923 RS stuff, probably end of summer, we'll start to release the suspension package once we get a few more track days on it. Really happy with how it is. Have a couple buddies drive the car, make sure that they're as fast as we are in the car, and then we can release that for all of our track rack buddies. 991 was a similar situation. I went out in the first session. Ted did the 992. It's a little bit more pointy. I started on the 991. I changed some things in the front, got the front to actually do some stuff. We changed some things in the rear. Roll couple was not jiving, was not happy in the 991.1 when we took it to the track the first time after the spring change. And we got it dialed as well. So I went 143.5 in the mouse on non-Kong CRSs. I went 143.01, something like that, in the 9923 RS. Conditions were meh. What I was understanding is, because I did that, the 143 and the 9923 RS was in the afternoon. After lunch, everybody said the track had gotten less fast, less grippy, and I could feel it in some corners, but I was going faster because I was choosing better lines and getting the throttle better choosing. Ted was, I was following instruction. It's probably better way to say that. The quicker laps that we set in the morning in the white car were still with the car in need of some suspension tweaking. So once we got that dialed, Ted went out again in the afternoon, said it was good. I guess this is me. Yep, that's me. In the mouse. Getting bigger bites. Still not far enough right in this lap. Still not far enough left. Or sorry, yeah, this is 5. There we go. So one of the big takeaways that I got, and this is for everybody here, knowing where to place the car on the racetrack can be tricky because the visuals are not always so obvious. Like, I didn't get close to that apex coming out. I didn't use all the track out here. I'm still not getting down to apex at 8A, which I should be. 8B, I'm getting there. I'm clobbering it. Yay. Come all the way track out. I'm using all the track on the track out. Getting all of 9. All the track out for 9. Coming all the way, getting the track out for 10. Simmering her down. I love that they knocked over the cone at 11. Thank you, because that corner's way better. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking for 12. Paul called me out in our track chat. I didn't move the car all the way to the left for 12, which means it's why I was struggling with it, which probably was another 0.3, 0.4 seconds, if not a half a second, to get that right, and then finish up the rest of the track. Because I kept, why am I losing time at 12? I normally get this, yeah, just brain dead. So anyway, knowing where to place the car on the racetrack is critical, because you're when you're driving fast around a racetrack, using all of the racetrack to go fast is important. It opens, turns up, allows you to get to throttle faster if you get everything pointed the right direction the first time. It's literally everything. A good counterpoint. Here's Ted going through. Watch how much of the track he's taking. You can't really see it. It's too washed out. Maybe that's better. I don't know. Who did go off straight off at 13? Is that why they shut the track down? Did we ever hear about that? So, Lemur Complex.
There's 2 cars went.
2 cars went off?
Yeah, remember 992, the 8 grass?
Oh, that was Mitch, and that was 10, not at 13.
I know BMW went off in black.
So BMW went off in black flag, but we didn't know who that was, Larry. Oh, was that one of our garage mates? Was that E90?
They did not come back.
They did not come back. I wonder if that's why. Oh, I wasn't paying. I don't think that was yesterday. Tire marks in the video? I don't know. I thought you knew something. Larry knows people from the PNW. He was one of our track homies. He's still a track homie, but he's in COTA now. He's in Austin now. We don't see him at the track very often. So anyway, track day, test day. We got some things together. We're happy with where we landed. Both cars ran great. Did good times. It was the first full day that we did on non-Kongs, which was nice. Pressure's a little tricky. Hot pressures on a non-Kong CRS are a little tricky. So those of you who are used to, I don't know, Supercar 3Rs on 19-inch wheels or the like, they need a little more pressure. We landed at like 32, 34 for the non-Kongs. They might need a little more than that. Maybe 33, 34 is more right, but I did 32, 34. Normally like a 1 PSI split on a 911. But yeah. So yeah, it was a good track day. Both Ted and I are a little sore. These cars, we're getting to the point now that we're essentially doing cup car times or thereabouts. Not quite. There was a cup car out there. Lawrence was out there doing, I think his best of the day was a 138. Ted was doing 140s. You feel a little beat up when you're done. Your neck's a little sore. Now there he is jumping the curb. 113. Ah, there he is. Yeah. Woo! Yeehaw! Isn't that 2 wheels off? Shouldn't he have to come in? Technically 2 wheels off the track. Isn't that the rule? Thought it was the rule.
Yeah, the rear's still on.
He's still over the track. He's just not on it. Woohoo! Very nice, very nice. What else is going on this week? You like a pillow. Larry likes a nice pillow under him. He likes his R7s at 27 to 29. Oh my goodness, what else? Say again?
Your buddies at Le Mans.
Oh, yeah. Buddies at Le Mans. So we've got Antares Owl, longtime Renless friend of mine. He has been a gentleman racer for a while. I think he's graduated from bronze because he's got a number of wins under his belt in endurance racing all around the world. So he is racing number 90? I think it's number 90 with Manti. Come back to 4 RS Gurney. and Ryan, our buddy aerodynamicist and race engineer, is supporting the Mustang Challenge, a Mustang Challenge team at Le Mans. It was a ticket to Le Mans. He wouldn't have typically picked Mustang Challenge, being a snobby Carrera Cup race engineer. Not snobby. He's not snobby. If you got green dollars and you need somebody to go fast and you're in a fun competitive environment, Ryan's your guy. He can be a difference maker for you. And I didn't realize that he and Lawrence are friends because they're both in Colorado. So they're both Colorado homies. So Lawrence splits his time between the PNW and down in Colorado. I have not been closely following qualifying and whatnot at Le Mans, but I know there has been some drama. One of the 963s is essentially relegated to start from the back of the hypercar class because of it was underweight, like a skoshi, to quote my Japanese friends, a skoshi underweight. So I will try and catch some of this. Is that in the blue car? Is that Ryan? Yeah, Hardwick. That's Ryan Hardwick. Yeah. Thank you. Local customer homie owns First Form. That's a supplement company. So any of you guys who are out at Le Mans, give us a shout out. Let us know you're there. We will be watching and rooting for all of our homies, hoping that they have a good event and they survive. Le Mans is more about finishing than it is about challenging. It's a pretty punishing, pretty punishing event. So. Any update on the 4 RS Gurney? It's here. Our local friend Novan is in Barcelona and Mallorca currently. I think he's back next week. We'll see the car next week. And then we will get a test fit and we will make it available. It looks gorgeous. It's ready to go on cars. Between that, dive planes, you got a great start for some aero goodness for your car. So Tyrone, hang on. We'll get that for you here shortly. Let's announce some winners. It's enough of a middle. Yeah, we're at 5 o'clock. All right, so we'll do the YouTube winners first. For those of you who did not know, we were running a contest last week. We will do the same thing for next week, starting in this episode. The idea was for you to put a hashtag comment in the comment section once the video is live on YouTube, meaning it is out and being broadcast on YouTube, not during the live event, not the chat. So specifically a comment. We're trying to game the system. I mean, use the system to our advantage, not game the system. We wouldn't try and cheat anybody out of anything, but we will give you a t-shirt for engaging us in the way that we are asking you to. So we had last week, it was I like big wangs was the hashtag to put on for to be considered a winner or considered for the lottery. So let's roll that comment picker. See who the winner might be. Man, that thing's rolling. Where she stops, nobody knows. Who do we got up there? I can't read it. Dirk the Turk. Dirk the Turk, you're a winner. congratulations. There's going to be some specific things that we need you to do associated with YouTube. So if you can, when you're watching this, email us your email address to sales@dundonmotorsports.com. We're going to email you a code, and we would like you to put that code in the comments of on our YouTube channel, because we do not know who Dirk the Turk is as far as an email, a name, or whatever, and it'd be very easy for someone to spoof that. So a little bit of rigmarole, but then we will email you a coupon code. You can go to the apparel store and get something nice for yourself. Thank you for playing along. We appreciate that. All right, should we do the Instagram winners as well?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Let's get all our winners picked. All right. Bryce 2203 and T. Kruger Cars. Kruger is an interesting name for Friday the 13th. That seems very center cut. For those of you who are not old enough, you should probably go watch Nightmare on Elm Street. Very good first set of movies. As they kept going on, they got a little bit weirder, but the first one was scary as shit. That was also, like, I think 14 at the time, 13. So the two of you will also receive some stuff. I need you to DM us on Instagram your email addresses so that we can get you your coupon code. A little easier to police on Instagram because that's something we can directly communicate with them with. All right, so for next week, I need 3 suggestions in the chat for what the hashtag code word should be. What should be the word for next week? I do not know, and we shall continue on. What should we talk about?
Looks like we're not going to get American-built Porsches anytime soon.
That's a good point. So we did see an article. So we had discussed briefly, Porsche may have to move their assembly manufacturing for their sports cars and such to America. They have decided that that is silly because the production lines for building a Porsche are a bit different than building a VW, SUV, or the like. So they do not plan to do that. So hopefully the EU and the USA figure out their tariff shenanigans in short order. Yes, a truth bomb. They're staying put for now. That said, VAG is moving some Audi production to the US to use some VW production capacity in that regard. Now, would they build RS6s here? Unfortunately, probably not. Probably not. So. I have not heard of this. They're going to auction off a one-off 911 GT3 RS adorned with a maple leaf? Really? Fit for the true north and designed to celebrate the new Porsche experience. Porsche Experience Center, Toronto. Gotcha. Are they going to have ice experience center in Toronto in the winter? Are they going to like make it a full ice track? Because that would be dope. They should, if they're not. I know they've had the Porsche ice driving experience in Canada for a long time. They're in Finland, if I remember right. Always sounded fun, especially after my excursion to Dirtfish last year. That was super fun. Yeah, Larry, 100%. And I think they see the writing on the wall for that. They're going to be like, yeah, this is For 3 years, this isn't reasonable. Let's not do that. Nobody wants to give us a word. Somebody give us a word. Or I'll have to come up with something stupid like I did last week. Make you write yourmom.com or something on there. Need Simon in here. He always plays along. Oh, let's see. Let's throw out a couple of them. What do we think? Twist my knobs. That might be interesting. Rolling chicane. That's a good one. I was Ted's rolling chicane as I was exiting the track on his fast lap in the white lab mouse when I was in the rat. Not entirely, but I did make it so he couldn't get all of the available track to get onto the front straight as well. Rolling chicane is good. What else? Lamar, pound Lamar would be good, timely. We'll think about that for a second. Roll couple would be another good one. That's pretty obscure. Better be paying attention, yo. All right. So, not a lot of engaged people wanting to ask me questions tonight. So that's all right. What else we got? Let me see what else we got hiding in here if there's anything else. The weather. Yeah, that's good.
Switch to it.
Riding dirty. Ooh. Riding dirty. That has a lot of connotations. You could have soiled your underoos and be riding dirty. So, let's see. Wow, Laguna looks like a great weekend to be out there if they're running anything. Not a great weekend at the Nordschleife. VIR also not great. 93 and raining. Blech. Yeah, the Ridge yesterday was great. Today is great. Saturday will be great. It's a little cloudy. It's a little cold. It's nice. 99 degrees and raining in Austin. Barf. That's horrible. That's just horrible. Yuck. Oh, Road America's got go fast weather. 68 and cloudy. 66, 72. Yeah, that's America right there. That's America. Sebring, rain, 93. Ugh. Ridge looks great. It was great conditions yesterday, except the track was, I guess they've had a lot of motorcycles at the Ridge recently, so it was really rubbered in. But not fast rubbered in, just lots of marbles and weird places for motorcycle lines. So yeah, it wasn't great. Wasn't great. Spa Francorchamps. Stavelot. Also more rain. Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday looks good. They're posted. We got all your picks up there, Mr. Youngman. Do you need them hand served on a platter? Happy to do that for you, sir. Let me put on my bow tie and my platter, and I shall serve up your pictures to you. 24. I know we have them, and I know we've shared them, but we will find them.
Looking at, we might have to roll. Ask Kirk again.
Yes, we'll probably have to get Mr. Kirk to look through his vast selection of pictures that he has shared with Smokies. I do believe they were available for free for those that wanted to download them, but, you know, Simon was busy riding dirty. Oh, really? You're not going? Why aren't you going? Oh, because the weather's shit and it's raining. That's why you're not going. Ask an answer, counselor. Completely off topic and strange. I'm going to be doing a little, hopefully, myself and Philip, one of our manufacturing engineers, can come to an accord over which lift we might use. I might try and do some light maintenance on the Aston Martin this weekend myself, not break nothing. I haven't worked on a car in a minute. I used to enjoy it. I still do enjoy it. Just having the time to do it. She needs an oil change. She needs some air filters. I'm gonna put a new belt on her because she's a 2017 and just clicked over 8,000 miles. Oh, that was the other thing. The 9923 RS clicked over 7,000 miles on the way home from the track. So can't say that we don't use our cars because it had like 0 miles on it when we got it. So
We got a Bambu.
we got what?
We got a Bambu.
Oh yeah, we got ourselves a 3D printer. Big bad Bambu H2D, I think it is.
Yep.
So we'll be getting that all dialed in next week. We got to get some filament for it. But yeah, we're getting that all put together. More for faster prototyping than what we do with MJF and whatnot. That's why we're doing that. All right, so we're gonna go with the code word for next week. Shall we pound Lamar? Just Lemans, Lamar. It's appropriate for this weekend. For those of you who are watching, make sure you watch. Make sure you know what's up. No, nix that. We're gonna go with GoAntares. Pound GoAntares. GoAntares. That's what we're going with. That seems more appropriate. He's a buddy of mine. I can use my bully puppet to do what I like. And if you say GoAntares, hopefully they finish. Hopefully I don't jinx them with this. You shall get a t-shirt. So pound GoAntares. That's what we're going for. That's one more time. You're gonna type it up in the chat so you guys can see it.
Yeah, spell it one more time.
GoAntares. Antares, like the star or the constellation or whatever it is. Keep you guys on your toes. Make you learn how to spell. And when you're asking an engineer to teach you how to spell, that's bad. Looks like GoAntares. GoAntares, that works. It's not goat. There's an A in there. See, I can't read either, so I barely spell, can't read. How the fuck did I end up with this life? Crazy.
Yeah, remember, after the stream, not in the live comments.
And this is after the stream. Once it is published on YouTube for you to watch again, that is how you would enter. To enter in Instagram, that will happen over the weekend. We'll have a post where we ask you to watch this. And you will tag a friend in Instagram, and both of you win. So if you are both watching us on YouTube and have an Instagram, you can go to Instagram, do the same. And also, as always, if you have, there's 2 cherries in there, just 2. They're gone. They're gone. I don't have any of these at home. Ramses brought these in from home because they don't need them. And they're like the biggest sugar rush ever when you're on carnivore. So obviously cheating because, oh boy. Complete train of thought gone. Yep, it's gone. Whoosh. So anyway, sign up and win. Sign up and win. Don't be a loser. Sign up. We're trying to engage our socials a little bit bigger. And if you have topics you would like us to discuss, please share, both either in the chat or on the comments. We are looking, we are watching, we will certainly help with that. Yeah, very good. That's all I got.
We out on time?
I think we're a little early, but that's all I got. Oh, shit. I remember one more thing. Did we go over the new reaction arm? That happened this week, didn't it? It wasn't before last. Did we go over that last week?
Yeah.
We did. Okay. So, yeah. So that's it. We'll see you guys next week. That's awesome. All right. Have a wonderful